Haha, remember to turn my mic on. Outstanding.
It's about time.
I have to do it like a second before, or else I will not remember it all. I'm done. I'm cooked. Hey, folks, what's up? So, look, we've got a lot to talk about. There's gaming, games. That doesn't actually make any sense.
No,
Gaming games. What? I'm
it's Monday. It's Monday.
sleepy. We've got gaming games. I'm sticking with it because I've said it like 5 times now, so that's going to be the thing. We've got anime. We've got movies. We've got fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
And we've even got an Easter egg hunt. No, we don't.
The Easter's over.
We don't.
Happy Easter,
Actually,
everybody.
actually, every show that I do, no matter what show it is, there is an Easter egg to something, but I never tell anybody what it is because it makes me giggle. So it's my only joke.
Hey, you don't even tell me.
Nope. Not
Disrespect.
telling anyone. Not telling anyone.
That's why you got 2 cups.
That's right.
That's why you got 2 cups.
I didn't. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Whatever. Jabba, are you ready?
Ready. I'm ready.
Am I? Yeah, I'm ready. So yeah, let's just go. Hey, folks, and welcome to another episode of TBA News presented by the Hungry Bleak channel. I am Antonio Pomares, aka the Hungry Bleak, the hungriest man in the room.
What's up? It's your girl Jabba Chin with her 1 cup with some Olipop in here and nothing else.
Olipop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah.
Really good. We're not sponsored, by the way, but they're really good.
No. Yeah, I just started trying to because they have it at the Lidl near me.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been drinking the cream soda one.
Okay, I think I had the cream soda one the other day. This one, it was the tropical punch, and surprisingly, it's not red.
Is it just clear?
It's like think about like apple juice, color, but
Yeah,
just
that makes
lighter,
sense.
but not as rich as like an apple juice color would look like.
Oh, cool. I'll have to try that one.
Yeah, because I've had this one and then the apple one that they've had, and then the cola one. Just see like what the cola would taste like. Kind of reminds me of cherry cola instead of the actual cola.
That makes sense. Yeah, I like cream soda, so it just felt like a right fit for me. And just to try something like for digestion, just something different. Why not? Anyway, folks, enough about my bowels. Look, we've got everyone's going to leave. Everyone's just is already 2 cups, my bowels.
Oh God, no!
Oh
no!
No!
No! Oh, flashback! Oh
Unclean.
God!
Unclean my eyes. Oh my
God.
eyes. Unclean.
Oh. Okay, we need to start talking. Let's start talking now. Games.
7 years ago. So, folks, we've got a lot of great stuff coming out this month that we talked about last month for our Geek Culture Upfronts, but even other stuff. There's so much stuff that's out there. But Jabba, we're going to talk about the games.
The
I
games.
don't know why I did it like that. That was terrifying for me for some reason.
The Guardian games, which I actually like for this year. I could because I've only played the Rushdown because I don't have the time to play for the the PvP version of it. I can't think of it. I haven't had time to play that, but I like the Rushdown because it brings us back to like the old bosses that you would have to play through throughout the storyline. Where I'm like, oh, I remember this. I remember how much it pissed me off. I like it.
Now
it's pretty good. Now I like it because now I got the strength for it. Before that, I'm like, hell no. It was awful. But yeah, no, the Guardian is pretty good. I'm definitely leveling up, getting like great power-ups for like, for my hunter, which is pretty nice. I do like the armor that, as you can see here in the photo that we have for this year, which is pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna get the board for this one. I think was it last year or the year before last that they introduced the board?
I think it's the same board.
It's just, but I feel like it's a different build to it. I don't know. I mean, the ghost for this one didn't really phase me, so I'm like, I'm gonna leave the ghost alone. But I do like the armor, and I do like the new rushdown, which is pretty nice.
I like the armor, and I like how, because I think that you were the one that said it, how it's like each of the classes animal, like the lion, the snake, and the is it a hawk or eagle or falcon?
I would say somewhere around there, either hawk or eagle.
Okay.
One of the two.
I actually like that. I like also the fact that the armors you can either purchase them with bright dust or with silver.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
a nice difference also, because usually you'd have to either win them or get them with the silver. I think they're starting to learn that some people don't want to actually use real money. Like they just want to, use a bright dust. I guess you could do the silver. It is an easy way, but there aren't as many people playing either. Just because, I mean, it's the games people want to play, but they also are playing marathon, or they're just not playing right now because there's a bit of a drought with the game. So I understand. But I am enjoying the games. I'm playing and I am depositing medals and everything, but I'm playing more just to play. Doing it, which is been good. And I got the Cobra armor, the snake armor, and I like it. It looks like if you're my age, and you watch G.I. Joe back in the day, it reminds me of Serpentor.
Oh, so you got the full thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember. I think I only saw you had the cape.
No, I was changing armors, but I have the whole thing.
Okay.
All of the ornaments, because when you buy it, it's as a whole set.
Got it. Okay.
So it's not like each piece is 6,000 bright points. It's like the whole set. It's 6,000.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
But there's like 5 of them, maybe.
You get the helmet,
maybe the
cape, chest.
Oh no! I meant like different suits.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the pizza, but
no. Yeah, I think there's maybe 5. Yeah, I think it's like 5 different suits. I want to say, yeah, but I like them. It's been fun. Warlocks have won 2 weeks in a row. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, I do like how they change every day for the rushdown.
Yes.
Like even if you play for maybe 20 minutes at a time, just get on, just get your quick medals, and every day they change, so you can't expect rushdown to be the same thing every day, which is nice.
Yeah, you definitely can't. Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a good day, night, evening, whatever your time frame is, wherever you're at. Thank you. It's fun. I'm glad they did it this way. They're changing things as they go, which is good. Make things a little more user friendly, a little more fun, and change it from what we had for X amount of years. So yeah, good job with that. And it ends.
Was it next week? I believe.
Is
it? I think we have one more week. So
damn.
Yeah, we have up until the 13th or the 14th. But no. 14th probably would be 14th noon time. That's when usually everything resets, because it resets on a Tuesday.
Yeah, so that's when. Okay.
It'll reset at noon on the 14th.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so keep playing, have fun. I haven't enjoyed any of the weapons though. I just use them to level up.
For power ups.
Exactly. I just be using them to level up. So.
Or if not, what I've been doing, depending on which one, I think the trace rifle I've kept because I like the stats on that one.
Oh.
Or is it the trace or the fusion rifle? Whatever the big one is. It's
there's a trace rifle, and there's a fusion rifle, and there's a hand cannon.
No, it's not it's definitely not the hand cannon. I think it might either be. No,
That's probably a trace rifle.
Because it's the same design as how the Halo weapon was.
So then I want to say that's the trace rifle.
Probably. I like the stats on that one. Yeah. So I've been keeping that one arms.
Yeah, because I rarely ever hear you say, "Oh, I like this fusion rifle or linear fusion rifle."
Yeah, no, those are usually a pain in the butt. I'm keeping it, so hopefully when we get to rank 8, if we need quote unquote new weapons, I have another thing to help with that. That's a higher status. So I've been using that just to boost up for that particular reason.
Nice. Okay. So yes, the games will be ending next Tuesday. And next up, okay. Rooster Fighter. I don't know how I got here, but I was like, this is ridiculous. So what I love about anime is that you can make anime about anything basically. And there's anime about fighting, there's anime about cooking, there's sports animes, there's animes about love, and there's animes about everything. This one threw me because it's called Rooster Fighter, and it's literally a rooster that fights demons.
Okay.
It's based on a manga. um I'd never heard of any of it. And when I saw the trailer for it, at first I thought it was a fever dream. And I saw it and I was like, oh no, legit. And I watched the trailer and I was like, okay. And it is very funny. Basically, it literally is this. It is a rooster that protects this town, this city from demons. And the demons will be like kind of giant, almost like Titan-esque in size, kind of like, and it fights them. But it's so very funny and absurd, obviously. You know how we have like the movies like in the 90s, so it's like or early 2000s, you have like a hero that comes to town, kind of a loner, you know, ends up, you know, having having their way with a woman in that town, and you know, just you know, I can't be with you because I have to save and whatever like that. It's kind of what this is. Basically what this is. We open up, we get this fight between the rooster and the demon, then we go to these noises, and it's the rooster and a chicken in the excuse me, in the coop having coitus. They are having sex.
Oh.
But the funny thing is that we can hear the rooster talking, but everyone else just hears, you know, the sounds of and the chicken sounds and rooster, what have you.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, so this is where we're going. I was like, after that, I was like, I might need a minute because what the hell is happening here? And I just kept going. And no one, and again, no one else can hear that. So the rooster is going through town, like just minding his business, as a rooster does, walking around town. These kids chase the rooster. No, wait, first or before that, this I think it was, I'm trying to remember the episode. This little kid talks to the rooster, says, "Do you want something to eat?" And the kid offers the rooster fried chicken, and the rooster goes, "What?" I was like, I sat there and I was like, I can't. This is, what are we doing here? After that, I was like, I'm in. The humor is so funny, and it's very like kind of like very dry and very straight laced and bro. Like the things he says, and then he's like, he's running from these two kids who are trying to catch him, and he goes to this old man's house, and the old man like takes care of him, like has a plate of like corn and everything like that, what have you. And even when the man goes, "I'm sorry, all I have is like this." Like it was like corn or something else, and the rooster goes, "What the hell is this? This looks like a feast for a king," and just starts pecking at it, constantly eating it.
Oh God.
Oh, it's so funny and endearing, and it's just wild to see this. And the rooster's regular size. It's not like it grows or anything. It's not like it's like, you know, like grows. It's a regular size rooster that fights demons, but it does it with almost like this this power that it has. And when you first hear the rooster say it, it sounds like he's saying Kamehameha, but he's saying Kekononoa, I think. And it's like this big, huge burst, but the power is actually kind of explained by the old man in a way, because he figures out how he's able to fight these demons because they actually witness it. But again, they still only hear him clucking and everything like that. When he runs, all you hear is cluck, 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 cluck. I was like, you all have to, whose idea was this and why is it so much? Yes. I strongly recommend, if you're looking for an anime that's just something different and wild, that you just want to have a good time. And it's, you know what, it's in the same vein as One Punch Man as far as like the humor.
Okay.
Like that. And just being, because again, it's a rooster, but it turns out, I've only watched the first episode, but it turns out that there are other roosters also that are similar to him that can fight. So I think 4 episodes are available now on Hulu. They're dubbed and also subs. You can get both of them at both. But there's 4 episodes I believe are out right now for it. I was like, this is ridiculous, and yes, I will take it. Look, in this day and age right now, we need stuff that is just wild and just takes us out of it. And this is just, listen to him run and the sound. I was like, this is, and then the best part is when he the old man talks about his wife had died and everything, and she used to take care of the sparrows. And the chicken, after the fight, chicken's like, you know what? I understand what the old man was saying. You know, you have to spend time with the ones you love. And so he goes back to the coop originally where he was with the hand, and he's like, I'm sorry, and he looks up, and she's with another rooster.
Ooh,
and
cheater.
And he's standing there like, oh, that was my fault. And he stands there and then he walks away, and it's like, you know how you have like those anime shots where the character turns around and it's like all the like the background, it's like a still almost. It was like that. And I was just sitting there, and then you hear the most, I don't know how to even describe it. As he's walking away, you hear I'm trying to figure out the most eruptuous orgasms from the hen and the rooster. And I was sitting there like, I don't know how I got here. But again, nothing in that episode is what I expected to see. And I love that. So if you have a chance, you have Hulu, you're able to watch this, check out Rooster Fighter. It's just, it's just something that'll take you out of your headspace for about 30 or so minutes an episode. And I love that. Speaking of things that were really fun and cool, Jabba.
We're going to talk about Pretty Lethal on Amazon Prime, which was definitely not on my roster as far as looking at movies. And at first, when I saw like the trailer pop up, because I was on Amazon Prime a couple weeks ago, I'm like, oh, Uma Thurman, a homegirl, love her. Let me see what like this is about. I'm like, okay, there's ballerinas in there. I'm like, all right, and some weird behind killings and humor. I'm like, all right. I'm like, let me see what this is about. And also, it had a good trailer song because I love a good house music going on there for it. So I actually enjoyed this movie. Pretty much a quick scope of it is that the ballerinas that you see are being taken in by Uma Thurman's character, and like, you know, for like shelter and stuff like that, because they're supposed to go to like this ballet competition or showcase or whatnot. And pretty much everything goes to shit. And that's what I'm gonna leave it as. And the way that, as you see, they're covered in blood, they're trying to escape this said holding, and they do it in the most beautiful and wildest way that I could imagine. Where I'm sitting, I'm like, some of these effects were like, good God. I'm like, I can't. I really can't.
I was so in for this one. I watched it today because I wanted to watch and see what it was like, because I had watched the trailer for it. Right. And yes, the trailer is great. I absolutely enjoyed this movie. And when you mentioned it, I said, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, I have to watch it before we do this show. I have to."
Yeah. Hey, Farrah, how you doing? But yeah, because like when I saw this, I'm like, oh, because like, and like I didn't realize what kind of cast they had. I actually liked the cast that they had for it, because they have a Maddie Ziegler, which I recognize her from, unfortunately, reality TV, from a Dance Moms. I'm like, oh, that's her. I'm like, okay, yeah, she was like on the older. That's how she got her start.
I have no frame of reference.
Anybody that's watched Dance Moms, you'll see her. You'll know who she is. Then we had Alana Condor. I didn't know that she was Jubilee. In X-Men. I'm like, okay. And then we had Millicent Simmons, who was in A Quiet Place. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I recognize, and obviously, like, you know, Uma Thurman. The only person I didn't recognize was Avantika, and I think she was in other stuff that I just haven't watched just yet. But overall, I'm like, I know at least the majority of the cast. Like, I'm gonna go watch it because it seemed very interesting.
This was a perfect popcorn weekend movie. They hit the nail on the head. Absolutely. I loved it. Yeah, the cast was very fun. I love seeing Uma Thurman in streaming movies and series. I'm loving seeing actors who you don't see in as many movies now. You know, because Hollywood is weird about people getting older, especially women getting older. I love seeing them find homes and doing great work on streaming services, whether in series or movies. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I had so much fun. The girl, Avantika, is that her name? Who played Grace? She stole the movie for me. When she got that hammer, she was done.
I would say when she got drugged and she was trying to like scream and react, and like she was so totally off because she didn't know where her placement was amazing.
But that's what made it better, because her character starts out just completely drugged. When she goes, I think we can get through this wall, and they're just looking at her like, oh, Jesus, and they keep going. I absolutely loved it. Like, she stole the show for me. Lana Condor did as well, because there's a scene where it kind of shows you what ballerinas can go. I mean, the whole thing, they actually tell you what ballerinas go through.
Oh yeah.
And the dance, because it's not just doing that, whatever. It's bone breaking. It's blood, sweat, and tears, literally.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the most grueling art forms and sports that you can possibly do. Like, it's like, you see it, but there's a point where it kind of emphasizes what you go through as, I don't say it's a performer, like ballerina, such like that, where she walks in, she sees what's happening to the teacher. She looks, she gasps, she walks out the door, she goes to the dude and she starts talking about Wi-Fi, reality TV, whatever. And my man's really sitting there like, oh, okay, yeah. He's literally listening and paying attention. He's like, yeah. And it's dark humor, yes. Then she gets, and then she breaks down. So it's almost like how they have to perform, like everything hurts, but you have to perform. You performed, broke your, your back doing this whole thing, and you didn't get the role. Now you have to break down, but then you have to get back up to do another audition tomorrow, or maybe in an hour that same day. It just showed that, and I was like, this is really, I just enjoyed the hell out of this movie. This is a movie that I would go back and watch. This would be like a comfort watch easily.
Oh yeah.
And the humor is ridiculous, because some of it was just so. I like how the sister, who is deaf, is sitting there literally watching a movie, eating popcorn the whole time. She has no idea what's happening.
And I like how they also interpret like sign language throughout that movie too.
Yes.
Which is definitely a good one, and especially how with ballerinas, how flexible they are, how they use their abilities to start. Because there's this one scene, not to try and spoil, but there's one scene where the main, well, I don't want to say main because they're all pretty much main characters, but Maddie Ziegler's character, Bones is what they call her. There's a scene where like she's handcuffed from behind. Homegirl comes up and she does some contortionist stuff, and she literally like dislocates her shoulder and brings it back. And I'm sitting there like, oh God. I'm like, ow. But I know ballerinas can do that because of all their flexibility on that. But I'm like, Jesus.
Well, yeah, even the scene where they're hiding in the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
It shows that, because I was looking at it, I was like, I saw everybody, I was like, okay. Then when you see her feet are up against her face, I was like, hey, yo, what is going on? And then when they're all coming out of the kitchen and you see her getting out of like I don't know what it was, a sink, a cap, something like that. She was stepping out and her foot was coming out, then she was coming out. And I was like, oh, it was like that. Yeah, it was beautiful how they showed what they actually go through, and how flexible they are, how strong they are. They did kind of play for camp as well, which I understand. But when you see the actual flexibility, the strength, the speed, when she talks about, and she laughs in his face, she goes, are you kidding? My toenails constantly are falling out how I dance. I had to pull out myself. I was like, this movie is, yeah, I'm all for it. That's very, very fun.
It's on Prime.
Yeah, it's on Erica. Did I put that up? Yeah, Erica, the brown girl. Thank you. Is on. Yeah, it's on Prime. It just came out. What was it, last week?
No, actually, March 25th. So I guess maybe like a week and a half. Yeah, a week and a half ago.
Damn, why am I thinking? Yeah. Jeez, okay, I was not expecting. Yeah, I thought for some reason. All right, yeah. Yeah, but it's very fun. Like I said, it's like an hour and 30. I want to say hour and 40.
Let me see. I have it up.
I know it's not any longer than an hour and 40.
Yeah, hour and 28.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so it's enough time for you to sit there and like watch like a quick afternoon special if you want to give it to yourself.
Exactly, which you should. It was just something nice and fun to watch. I had a blast watching. I was like doing like dishes and everything. I was watching. I was like, I stopped doing dishes. And I was still standing in my kitchen watching it. Like, all right, yeah. I got seats and I got places to sit. I was still standing there watching because I didn't want to pull away because I was just having fun with it. So yes, I'm all for that. We need more fun. So staying with Amazon Prime, apparently, we have Invincible season 4 has started. Excuse me. And yeah, so basically, aftermath of everything that's happened, we're getting an army together to fight the Viltrumites. The war is coming. And we see a darker Mark. This is the point in the comic where he started wearing the blue and the black. This is a very nice this is Kirkman also. Kirkman hits a lot of tropes with Invincible on purpose. And this is the dark Mark, where he's wearing the blue and black suit, which we know him to have worn. And Mark is in a very dark place, like no pun intended. He really is. And knowing what he has to do, and is he strong enough? Will he be able to do it? Can he protect all of Earth as well as his mother and his little brother, Eve, everyone? And while Nolan is out there as well, Nolan and Alan are getting all of these items that Nolan has talked about that can defeat the Viltrumites. Some he's been able to find, some he hasn't, what have you. But this is the culmination of what's happening. We also see that Conquest is still alive because my man is just
Cecil.
Cecil is always going to be Cecil. Cecil is a liar, and puts him in something that I think is called the Nail, because I think it's actually mentioned in the comics, but it's also mentioned in Battle Beast.
I probably read that part since I have all the comics for it.
Well, Battle Beast is a new series that's been out.
Oh no, I'm talking about for Invincible. When on the scene where they have him in like that nail thing for Conquest. I think I have to look at that again.
Yeah. So obviously Conquest escapes, as we all knew he would. Whether you read the comic or not, you knew that he was going to escape. I feel like we all knew, right? So then we come down to this, and they're at the point now where I just started watching the episode where Nolan comes back to Earth. This is his first time back on Earth.
Okay. I'm already caught up.
He's with Alan, and the part I just stopped watching was the part where he's at the house. He's trying to ring the doorbell. He turns around, the door opens. It's going to be so heartbreaking. This is an episode that people have said Sandra Oh needs some manner of nomination.
Oh, yeah, because they definitely changed it in the comic. When I saw people talking about it again, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. And then when I saw that, I'm like, oh, you bastard. I'm like, I feel so much for her.
Sandra Oh is a phenomenal actress, regardless, whether live action or on here. But and this is the thing, she gives such great performances in a show full of great performances. Everyone does such an amazing job, but she gives so much gravitas as the only quote unquote normal person who happens to be the strongest person. Honestly, if you think about the name of the series, Invincible can easily be about her and how she's invincible, going through everything she has to go through. This is just great television. It just is. It's phenomenal animation, breakneck speed fights, very great humor, and the story is so just riveting. This is what makes Invincible, one of the best comics out there. That's not even still around. It's just that good. Done. Yeah, it's been done for maybe 10 years.
A good while. Actually, since I have all the condom, was it the condom podiums or whatever
I thought you were about to say condominiums. I was about to say yes.
In my head, I'm like, that's not what it is. It's not what it is.
Compendiums?
Monday. Yes, since I have all of those, and I'm like, it's been a while, so yeah. But I would say this: once you get to the last episode that they're currently airing, oh, it's so much worse in a good way for when Mark fights Conquest again, and it's just so brutal. Because I'm just sitting there in my bed, I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh God. I'm like,
well, someone had a great point. They said, you know when you're in trouble with a Viltrumite when they do this.
Yeah.
When the hand goes straight, and I'm like, yeah, because that's like I guess their form of like a martial art. But
Yeah,
when that hand happens, even though they're so strong, they can punch through anything, whatever. But something about this, and when they
it's
go
just more
in like
lethal.
this,
It's more lethal.
pack it up because they'll slice you. They'll go through your chest. That's usually when that happens. They're about to go through somebody's chest or something, and it's so
Yeah,
brutal.
it's like I
Um,
kind of want to be in the booth for that last episode they just aired, because just to see, just like to hear what they had to do for that said scene,
mhm.
and then to see it animated, it's like Jesus Christ. I'm like, it's rough, but it's good.
I would love to just watch the production of season 5 from beginning to end. Voice acting, like see them in
Mm.
the boots. Also the animation. I would love to hear the conversations of what we're gonna change and what we're gonna keep the same, like what variations we're gonna make. I would love to just be in there, just see and hear all of that.
There is a
And
clip
just
of Sandra Oh doing her scene that we
mhm,
mentioned earlier, of her actually, you can actually see her do that scene
mhm.
and do it side by side. But I'll let you watch that part first before you go back and watch her performance on there.
Yeah, she's just such a great. I mean, I didn't watch her in Grey's Anatomy. I watched her in Sideways, which is I think what majorly introduced me to her because that was a great movie. But then watching Killing Eve.
I knew her from Princess Diaries
Oh,
because she
did
was a
not know that.
principal.
I watched the first one. I don't remember, but it was a long time ago when I watched. I also don't
Yeah,
remember.
she was she was a principal, and she was like kissing up to Julie Andrews' character so much, and it was just like, if you ever hear like the queen is coming, that's her.
I don't. I might have to go back and
It's like
rewatch it. I want
yeah,
to say
it's
it's
like
on Disney.
yes, it's a Disney movie.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay, yeah.
Also, it was also produced by Whitney Houston. Just a little fun fact right there. So,
I didn't know that.
mm-hmm.
She also had a series that only lasted one season, unfortunately, on Netflix, where she was, I think, the head of an English department in like an Ivy League college. I want to say.
Mm.
I think something
And
like that.
she was also in Turning Red too. If you want to get more familiar, she voiced the mom.
Oh my god! I can't forget to watch that movie. There's
You
so
gotta
much.
watch
There's so
it.
much.
It's so good. Go watch it.
There's so much to watch. Oh, I love it. So I'm not going to be mad at it. But yes, go and check out Invincible season 4 is up. Just one of the best shows, animated or live action, that's out now. It just constantly every episode. It makes me like getting episodes every week instead of binging something.
Mm.
It's one of those things where I'll go back to watch it, and I want to stay up on it, so I don't want to like binge them all together, which is crazy.
But
But
you know what you could binge?
what's that?
You could binge Fire Force, because Fire Force is up. It's done.
Yay and nay. Well,
I mean, but I like coming to it, like Fire Force is finished, and I'm pretty sure from anybody that's watching, everybody should know the connection now that Fire Force is technically the prequel to Soul Eater.
Mhm.
There you go. It's done. Shimmer was the one that created everything. You're welcome. But yeah, which I was kind of excited to see, because since that's been sitting there for telephone, since I've been sitting there for so long, I'm glad it finally came to
That's
fruition.
Crunchyroll.
Oh, we getting a sponsorship? Work.
Possibly.
I'm down for that. But yeah, so as you know, Fire Force is now finished. There is the connection that obviously it's for the prequel of Soul Eater. I mean, I think it was like back in episode, I forgot, because this season is 3 seasons, so I think it was like maybe, was it episode 11 or no?
Of this season, or
Yeah, because I'm trying to see where you see the connection, because when you start to see I think it was either like the sun or the moon. And obviously, for anybody that's new at solar, once you see the moon, you're like, okay, well, why is this moon here when it's probably supposed to be for a different anime? And that was like the inkling of, okay, there's some type of connection here, where hence it's for Soul Eater. So I think it might have been episode 14 that showcased it. That started off like the hints for the connections. But yeah, so if you haven't watched it yet, go finish watching I'm about to say go finish watching Soul Eater. Go finish watching Fire Force, and then go watch Soul Eater if you want to. Because I think since I finished it, now I'm gonna go back and watch Soul Eater all over again. Because Soul Eater was still good too.
Yeah, I watched Soul Eater like 3 times because it was one of the funniest. I love the fights and everything, but it was one of the funniest. Like, that episode when they were doing the exam, I was in tears. I've never seen a character so angry. He was like, she was, I forget a question. She said yellow or something like that, and he was just like, oh my god, what kid was so angry. It's the most random. It's a filler episode, I'm sure, but it's the best filler episode I think I've ever seen because it had me in tears the whole episode. It was just, yeah, but I loved it. I think you had told me a ways back, even before the 3rd season, that these were connected.
Well, no, what it was is that they were starting to give off hints in the opening.
Oh, okay.
There's portions of it where you started to see death and how similar it looked to death, obviously in Soul Eater, where it's like, okay, well, why do you look so similar? I'm like, okay, they're already starting to hint within the opening before anything even came to be. And then I think starting like the second half of it, you started to see Shinra in his final form. I'm like, we didn't even get to that part yet. So they were giving out hints in the beginning of the anime, like the opening of the anime.
Because I remember you saying something, and I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, because a friend of mine texted me today, and they're like, so this is a prequel to it? And I was like, yeah, a friend of mine told me that a ways ago that it was a prequel. So I strongly recommend, like, go back and rewatch Soul Eater. It's one of my, I think it's only, is it 1 or 2 seasons Soul Eater?
Soul Eater, I want to say, I feel like it's 1 season, but I feel like it's a long.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like the 24 episode type of anime.
I thought it was 2 for some reason, but it might just be that it is the longer form because that's when they were doing longer, like 24 episodes for an arc season.
It's all 1 season. It's actually
okay.
Oh no, it's actually shit. Sorry. It's 50 episodes in that 1 season.
It really?
It
doesn't feel like All right.
Wait, is there one more? They say one more. Oh no, sorry, 51. My bad.
51. Okay, but still, I mean, it doesn't. I think because it goes quickly. The Soul Eater, I think, goes quickly for 50 some episodes. It goes very quickly though.
Yeah.
So I might have to. I think I'm gonna go back and start rewatch season 2, then rewatch or start up again season 3 because I started on season 3, I think, the 2 episodes and then Life. So I can go back and watch because I like seeing little nods, and then when you start seeing everything, how it comes full circle. And that's always very interesting to me.
Yeah, I would definitely say you're just better off just starting off with season 3 since you already watched like the first 2 seasons of Fire Force. Finish the rest of the anime, and then I would say start with the first episode of Soul Eater if you want to watch for the 4th time.
Yeah, Soul Eater was just, I might just go back to that exam episode. That thing had me in tears. I was crying. I was sitting there. I remember cleaning, and I was like, I stopped cleaning. I like put the pledge down and everything, and I was sitting there, and I had tears coming down my eyes. I was just laughing my head off. Oh, good times.
Good times.
So this will be missed. But are you supposed to do a movie or something about it also? Or is that just rumor? For Fire Force, was there a movie that was supposed to come out also, like afterwards?
If Japan already did a live action, I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't know if there's anything that's supposed to be like in the works that I haven't heard of.
I thought there was an animated movie coming out for it, not live action, but animated. I thought maybe it's just wishful thinking. I don't know. We're happy. So our final thing for today's episode is Demons of the Shadow Realm. Okay. So waiting for this since last October. I was shown this on a schedule being near the Crunchyroll booth. So I kept seeing. We've talked about this the
Mm-hmm.
umpteen times on the show because we've been excited to watch it.
Because I've been reading it.
Yes. And I finally was able to watch episode 1 last night because only one episode is up yet. So far. And I was disappointed. I was. Because I didn't get more episodes. I was so upset because I was like, wait, what? It knocked me on my ass. Okay, so basically this is the gist of it is these 2 children are born, one in the day, one at night. They're born that way on purpose, I want to say.
Yeah, they're actually they're twins.
Yeah, twins, yeah. And the part that messed me up was like they said, "Can you hold it? Don't push." And I was like, even I know I don't have any children. I don't have a womb. I have nothing like that. And I was like, that's a wild question. That's a wild question. And so the 2 twins, growing up, you see the boy, blonde hair, blue eyes, you know, he's like, the golden child of the village. Loves him. He's gone out to go hunting. He brings back a pheasant. He's a great archer, everything like that. Then you see the sister is in like this room with almost like bars, like a cage almost.
Yeah, it's a cage because I think they're trying to protect her because she's like a sacred child as part like the twins are. So like one can go, the other one gotta stay behind.
Right. But they keep talking about how everyone eventually leaves the village, but very rarely come back. Although there's this one vendor who does come back often and always has wares, and he always brings something back. So Yaru is the brother. Yes, Yaru, and Asa is the sister. Yeah, Asa is the sister. So they go through this. Then all of a sudden, there's an attack on the village. And you see a hand, and there's energy coming from the hand.
Well, wait. And can you just back up just a little bit? The people on the village are not familiar with modern time.
That's what I was going to get to.
Okay, I didn't know. Because I'm like, what? No. Okay, I'm sorry.
So the energy comes out, and all of a sudden there's a shockwave, and you see that the village isn't what you think it is. And it's in modern times. Even when Yaru looks up, he goes, "Oh, look, a dragon." And the dragon, what was it? Dragon smoke, dragon entrail, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
He was looking at a 747 jet flying over the sky. Everyone there, similar to The Village, like the M. Night Shyamalan movie. Everyone there thinks it's like medieval times. Well, not everyone, I shouldn't say. But most people think that it's, like feudal Japan. But it's not. And the invaders are actually these troopers coming in with guns and knives to take out. Somebody else said this reminded them, I think, of something maybe in Naruto. The Leafs or something like that. Like, I know that there's a big massacre in Naruto at some point, but I'm not really familiar.
The Uchiha incident with Itachi killing off his entire family.
Okay.
But that's a little bit different from them breaking the whole thing. And that's why I said this episode is like episode 1 of Attack on Titan, where everything looks all peaches and cream, and all of a sudden everything just hits the fan last minute, and everything just goes to complete crap. So that's why I compared it to.
But it sets you up so wonderfully, because if this is what happens in the first episode, everything is off the table. Or I should say, like, everything is ready to be gone. And then I'm not going to tell everything that goes on, but then you start realizing you kind of start realizing what's happening here, because you see someone else come into the village, and then you don't know who to actually believe as far as what's happening. I know your favorite character, which I love this fact as well too. I don't remember the character's name.
Give me a description.
The Gobble Gobble.
Oh, damn it! Now I just forgot her name.
Can't remember the character's name. But it looks like she goes like this gobble gobble, and you think, okay, and you see people kind of exploding or being kind of cut in half. Then there's another character who is with the village, who knows what's been going on, and who can see that it's not her making something explode. She has an ability. She has herself a diamond. Oh, excuse me, not diamond. Excuse me, daemon. I'm trying to press a daemon. and it's just big, like kind of shadowy teeth with eyes in them too that have been chomping on people that she's been going gobble gobble to.
Gabby's her name.
Gabby, that actually makes sense. And then as Yoru is trying to leave, he's trying to figure out what's going on, what have you. A character says, here, gives him his pen and says, you take this, you put this in there. He's like, what does that mean? So the village has always had this thing. We will be protected from the left and the right. We will be protected from the left and the right. They didn't mean Republicans and Democrats, which it's a whole other thing. I always got to throw something topical in here, folks. When he does this, all of a sudden, these two beings come up. And you realize he is in control of them and they're linked to him. And we go from there. I'm not going to tell you all the other stuff that happened because it was crazy, but it's great. It's great to knock you on your ass. I absolutely had a great time. I wish there were 3 episodes of this. I wish this had been an hour. I was so invested, so into it. I love the fact of it changing and it being modern day times and the way they came in, and then this one character not realizing who he is, and he's like, nope. He starts going to, I absolutely had a ball with this. I probably will watch that episode again.
Yep.
So that's so I can get even a little more details in there.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a book.
Yes.
I've been reading them.
Yes. I believe you have what, up to 5 or 4 volumes?
8.
8? Damn, there's 8 of them? Are there 8 out, or there's more than 8 right now?
There's 11 out, but yeah, like technically, spoiling without spoiling, they actually cut like right in the middle of, like, I think almost like the middle of like the first volume. That's episode 1.
Oh, with this first episode, okay.
Because I figured I'm pretty sure I know where they're gonna be at, and I'm like, yep, I was right. I'm like, they're gonna cut it out like right in the middle, like when they first start seeing stuff. So yeah, but like yearish on the manga.
I absolutely enjoyed this. Had a great time with this. This is one that I've been seeing this for almost a year. Well, not almost a year, actually, since October of New York Comic Con last year. Kept seeing the images and it kept getting into my mind, but they didn't show anything like that, obviously, in the trailers that I was seeing. And I love that they didn't. I love that. Don't give everything away. Let people watch it and be knocked over the head, just like you said with Attack on Titan, which did the same thing to us when we watched it.
Like, it's like, you know what it is, but you don't know what it is, and it's like, oh, okay.
And it's just, everything's just crazy. Like I said, I had a great time with this. I want to see where this goes because I love the fact of now we're not where we think we are.
No.
So that just leaves so much more of an open world going. And what makes him linked to these 2 daemons? Who is this other figure that came in, and why are they not the one that they thought? It's just a lot of stuff going, a lot of questions. It raised more questions than answers.
There's still more questions, and I'm already like I said, I'm like 4 volumes in, and I'm still trying to figure out stuff because there's still more shady people that come into play later on in the thing. And thankfully, because Crunchyroll already announces that we're already getting what did I say earlier? It was like, what, we're getting an episode every week, but I think it's going on for like 12 weeks. And we're getting or was it 24 episodes or whatever? But like, we're getting a good run.
Yeah.
So far. And like I said, if I do the math correctly, I think I want to say maybe like three episodes per volume that we might be getting, roughly, depending on how they animate it. So that's what I'm assuming, probably like 3 episodes per volume.
Yeah, this was immensely fun. Yeah, go and check this out. It's on Crunchyroll. Only episode 1 is up so far, but again, they pack a lot into that 20-something minutes.
It's also subbed and dubbed.
Yes, it is. It's both. Yes, there's so much in there. I had a great time. But yeah, that's what we've got. But as always, Jabba, what are you watching, reading, or playing?
Well, obviously, I'm reading this so I can still catch up. What was I watching?
Excuse me.
Oh no, I don't think I wasn't watching anything. I was playing guardian games, but I was getting prepared for my first show for the year, which is going to be at Cyclone Con up in Hackettstown, New Jersey on Saturday. So if you're in the area,
Oh, this Saturday coming up?
Yep, this Saturday coming up.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so if you're in the area, come say hi and maybe bring me a snack. Maybe. Or a tip. I'll probably take the tip.
Buy some art?
Buy some art too. At a reasonable price.
Yes, obviously. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
So about you, Mr. Antonio, what are you doing? What are you reading, watching?
I am playing the Division 2. I'm getting back into that.
Okay.
I need to diversify myself as far as gaming because I'm playing so much of the Destiny 2. I need to change up. So I'm playing the Division 2 and I'm having a ball with it. I'm getting back into it's a little more grounded, obviously. So I'm enjoying that a lot. What am I watching? Excuse me. I am watching. I'm watching Above and Agent from Above.
Okay.
Which is on Netflix, which is a series I had talked about before. But there was like another movie. There are like a couple movies that popped up on Amazon. I was like, wait, hold on a second. So yeah, but right now it's Agent from Above.
I forgot that they just popped up a whole bunch of classics on HBO.
Yeah, all of like the Alien movies.
Yeah.
And Predators. I don't know if it's all the Predators, but I know it's all the Alien movies.
It's all the Alien ones because we were talking about it was like Alien Romulus is on. They have Alien vs Predator, but they have the director's cut or extended cut for Alien vs Predator, and then they had the Mummy on there, which I put on my queue to rewatch, as well as Mummy Returns. So I'm like, okay, so I got some classics to watch.
I've seen those. Those are classics.
Unfortunately,
I feel so old.
It came out like 99. What the first Mummy did? I think. Yeah, 99.
I've seen them all quite often because my mother loves those movies.
Oh yeah.
So if there's a day when like during the wintertime, if I had a day off or something like that, and everything was done and everything, I'd ask her, hey, do you want to watch a movie? She'd go, yeah, and I would put that on for her, and she would just be in heaven. She could watch that probably every weekend and be fine. What am I reading? Right now, I am reading up on Musa, Lion of Mali from Ray Comics. It's a mix of obviously comic book, sword and sorcerer kind of fantasy, but based on folklore of the real life person Mansa Musa, who was TJ Sterling, who is head founder CEO of Ray Comics, would talk about, we talk about the richest person in the president. We all say Jeff Bezos. No, it was Mansa Musa. So this is a collaborative effort between TJ Sterling and Haru, the author, and doing this book, and it is absolutely beautiful and stunning, and I'm enjoying the read very much. I'm also continuing to read I, Medusa, like I was saying last week with that. So that is what I am watching, reading, and listening.
Nice.
All right, very much so. So folks, we went through a lot. Movies, we did anime, we had a lot of fun. We talked about what we're reading, what we're watching, what we're listening to. What about you? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you playing? What's your big thing that you want to see coming up this summer? There's going to be a lot happening this summer. I'm telling you.
May has a lot of movies coming out.
There's a lot of movies. There's going to be series. There's going to be, and like this spring has just started, and anime is just cranking up.
Yeah.
So there's going to be, because Wisteria, Sword and Wand just had their recap episode, so that's going to be coming up soon. Devil May Cry is going to be coming up in May. I'm very excited. So there's a lot going on right now, folks, but we will have you all squared away with everything going on. So be ready. Also, this Wednesday, I don't know why, I just bit my cheek. Damn. Exactly. This Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it'll be myself and Robert doing your comics culture episodes, and then Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. It will be the Hungry Bleak Show, where I'll be giving a wrap up for the weekend, some comic book news and such like that. So on that note, Saturday, go to Cyclone Con, check out Jabba, buy some art, bring a snack, or have a tip, or use the snack as a tip.
I'm hungry.
There you go. So you all have a very good day, night, whatever it is. I am Antonio Pomares, the Hungry Bleak, the hungriest man in the room.
What's up? It is your girl Jabba Chin. I have straight stunts in the city.
County.
Whatever.
It's fine.
State lines.
It's fine. Folks, have a good one. Be safe. Drink water. Take your vitamins. Take your meds, whether it's for a physical, mental, or emotional ailment. We want you to be at your best. And you know what I'm not going to do this week? You know what I'm going to say? Do a wonderful thing. We'll see you later.
There you go.
Peace.